My name is John, and in this video presentation I'll show you how to save your settings in Transcend Migrator. You can save your settings anywhere within Transcend Migrator. It depends on what you want to do and the reason why you want to save your settings. You may want to save your settings so the next time that you go in, you don't have to change anything except for maybe the source and target email system. You may want to start migrating on multiple workstations but using the same configuration. So what you would do is you'd save your settings, save it into a TMD file, and then just copy that TMD file over to another workstation so that you can just load it up and be ready to go. And maybe a third reason for the TMD file, or saving your settings to that file, is that you want to run Transcend Migrator from command line mode and automate it during a batch project from the command line. You can do that with a couple special switches and reference the TMD file, and Transcend Migrator can be ran in a batch file script, which is different from batch processing. What I mean there is that you can run it from the command line. So basically what you do is you just start Transcend Migrator, go into it, and decide what it is that you want to save to the file. You can save anything, any setting that's within Transcend Migrator to your TMD file or to your configuration file. Notice the top of my Transcend Migrator interface. I have a path up here, program data transcend, and default.tmd. That's the settings file, or the default settings file for Transcend Migrator. This is where my settings will be for this presentation. Go in here, set up your source email system, set up a target email system. Once you're comfortable with that, click on Enable. If there's other options that you want to set those options. Maybe I want to do a group name and call it Migrated. Save it there. Anything else that you want to do. Once you're done, click on File, Save Configuration, and your settings will be written to the default.tmd file. Of course, you can create other files. You can do File, Save Configuration As, and then maybe call another one, I don't know, call it Exchange to TRF. Notice once we save the new configuration file, Transcend Migrator will then change to that, and that'll be the default. So if I exit the application and go back in, this will be the first one that opens. That's how you save your settings in Transcend Migrator to a TMD file.